In the next topic, we are going to know about difference between polynomial and multinomial. What is called polynomial and what is called as multinomial here. So I will discuss polynomial. Later we will discuss about the multinomial. Polynomial. Actually, what is the meaning of polynomial? An algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables involved are non-negative integers is called polynomial. So once again, the definition of this polynomial: an algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables involved are non-negative integers is called polynomial. So an algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables involved are non-negative integers is called polynomial. Okay, an algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables, here I am going to write powers of the variables involved are non-negative integers is called polynomials. Okay, now so support this, I am going to give you one example here. So first, just only one term also we can say that is a polynomial. Okay, 3x square is a polynomial, and all are one variable only. I am going to give. Suppose you want to, you can take this two variables also. Suppose 7x plus 3y. This is also a polynomial in two variables. So another I can write 8x square y minus 3xy square plus 2xy. This is also polynomial in two variables. So fourth one you can write. So here you see, you observe the powers of the variables in the terms of the polynomial are non-negative integer. That is very important here. So here 9x cube, 7x square plus 5x plus 3. This is also a algebraic expression. Now once you can see in all the examples here, the power of this variable is 2. It is non-negative integer. Here 1, here 2 variable. This is the polynomial in two variable. The powers of the variables are non-negative integers. Here the powers of x and y are non-negative integers. Similarly here also. Now here you see. So in any algebraic expression, the powers of the variables present in the polynomial are involved in that polynomial are non-negative integers. They are called polynomials. That algebraic expressions are called polynomials. Okay. Now some points regarding the polynomial. In polynomials, we consider only powers of the variables present in the polynomial, variables present in the polynomial, but not the number of terms, number of terms. This is the first point above. Just we have to see that the powers of the variables involved in that polynomial are non-negative integer or not. We should not count the number of terms are 1, 2, 3, 4, not like that. Okay. Next. So if the polynomial, the polynomial with more than 3 terms, polynomial with more than 3 terms, also called multinomial, because here more than 3 terms are there. Here we can take into consideration of the number of terms. It contains any polynomial that contains more than 3 terms, it also called multinomial, but all the multinomials are not polynomial, but more than 3 terms, in any polynomial more than 3 terms, it is also called multinomial. Polynomial with more than 3 terms, also called multinomial. Next, third point here. Monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial with non-negative integers, integer powers of variables also called as polynomial. So here monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, with non-negative integers, integer powers of variables is called polynomial. So its meaning is either it contains 1 term or 2 terms or 3 terms or more than 3 terms, but the only thing you have to see that their powers of the variables are non-negative integers or not. So that's why there is no difference here. My monomial is there, we can't say that is polynomial, not like that. Here we are not going to consider the number of terms, only the powers of the variables that are involved in the polynomial. Okay. So already I told you that polynomials may be a multinomial, means why this polynomial may be a multinomial means all the polynomials may not contain more than 3 terms. So that's why, so that point also you can write here. Polynomials may be multinomials. Polynomials may be multinomials, but every multinomial is not a polynomial. Yes, that we have to remember. Polynomials may be multinomial. Why may be means here, all the polynomials may not be more than 3 terms. That's why. So if any polynomial it has more than 3 terms, so that is called as multinomial. So one example I will give you here. So suppose this one 3x to the power of 4 2x cube plus 5x square plus 6x minus 2. So this one is, here you see this is a polynomial, also multinomial. This one is polynomial, at the same time multinomial also. Multinomial. Okay. Next we will discuss about the multinomial. What is a multinomial actually? In an algebraic expression which contains more than 3 terms is called multinomial. Very simple definition, that is an algebraic expression multinomial. An algebraic expression which contains more than 3 terms is called multinomial. Here I am going to give the one example here. So 5x to the power of 4 plus 7 upon x cube plus 3x square minus 7 upon x or 8 upon x plus 3. Here you see this is a algebraic expression, but this one is not a polynomial, because, so I will show you this one. This one is just a multinomial. More than 3 terms are there in the algebraic expression, it is a multinomial. So why not this one is polynomial means we will check that once here. So 5x to the power of 4, we can write this one, 7x to the power of minus 3 plus 3x square minus 8 times x to the power of minus 1 plus 3 times x to the power of 0. Once we observe the powers of the variables that involved in the polynomial. So this one is 4, this one minus 3, 2, minus 1, 0. So here actually definition it tells that polynomial non-negative integers, but negative integer powers are there, non-negative integer powers are there here. So here negative integer powers are there, so that's why this is just it is a multinomial, not a polynomial, just we have to consider number of terms involved in that. Okay, in multinomial we consider only the number of terms, not in the exponents of the variables here. In multinomial we consider only number of terms involved in an algebraic expression. Okay. Next, already you know that from this multinomials may not be, all the multinomials may not be a polynomial, So, multinomial, all the multinomials may or may not be polynomials. So, that is the basic difference between polynomials and the multinomials.